Слетел, что знает откуда. Ничто... Сел в горящую машину, сам горел. Пена на нее не сработала. Боже, ну. Грюнд. Да, подросток больше подходит, наверное. Так, ну что, мы возвращаемся обратно домой. Может быть, еще какие-то сообщения к нам пришли? Еще, конечно, пришли еще новые сообщения. Больше, конечно, немножко устаю от того, что приходится бегать туда-обратно. В принципе, это много времени не занимает, но тем не менее. Еще шанс. Специалист Саманта, тренер. Столкнулась нос к носу с Сузой. Извини за сорванный обед. Надеюсь, ты еще дашь мне шанс. Освободишься, дай мне знать. Я появлюсь. Почему по одному сообщению вылезает? Почему нельзя написать сразу 6 или 10 сообщений? Сколько там еще? Вот мы сейчас пойдем туда, вернемся. Может быть, еще что-то будет после этого. То есть еще одно сообщение, потом еще одно сообщение. И так каждое сообщение будет отправлять. Серьезно? Мне кажется, это неправильно. Хотя бы по 3 сообщения бы присылали мне. Типа, подожди, типа я сюда прибежал, а тут, оказывается, никого нет. Окей, я понял. Ну, раз уж... Тогда, получается, это все, больше сообщений у нас не будет. Видите, больше сообщений нет. И вот теперь мы можем пригласить всех ребят. Кстати говоря, сцены возле двери я не совсем понял. Типа, надо... Там ребят можно было либо пригласить, либо их выгнать. И что мне нужно было выбрать? Пригласить?
Sure you want to leave that here?
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it. This place is amazing. Puts the prefabs back on Horizon to shame. And it has a hot tub.
Go ahead.
Cheers!
О, какие сцены у нас?
Oh, this is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
Your what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats. And public speaking. I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach too. And an inhaler for asthma.
You have everything you need to stay healthy?
Just about. The only medication I can't find is sucrocapsinol. My family doctor prescribed it for my headaches.
Sucrocapsin? That's a sugar pill, trainer. A placebo.
Oh, that sneaky bastard. And now that you've told me, it probably wouldn't work anyway. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Можешь подать? Серьезно?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here. Hey, do you have a loofah?
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has it.
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff. Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
Так, она, видимо, куда-то ушла, да? Но она, типа, должна остаться тут у нас. Видимо, куда-то уже вышла. Так, ну хорошо, давайте тогда следующего человека пригласим. Так, в почте у нас ничего нету. Колята. Там оставим самые классные сцены на дальше, потому что я не уверен, что там есть.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I labeled Thane with is assassin. We covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around in a way few mechanics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyak, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kebral syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Так, проверить сообщение это на втором этаже. Давайте глянем.
Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways. questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Goliath. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch. Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Goliath to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you. I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Goliath and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Like the shape of her eyes, shrill sound chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Goliath has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Goliath. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now in case I cannot later.
Да, прощай. Дай. Жалко, но такое происходит. Блин, вот почему это так все прям трогательно, что ли, я не могу сказать. Так. Электронной почте у нас ничего. Пригласить. Так, теперь Кайден. Кайден.
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Caden.
I'm so tired of Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Oh, really?
Come on.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass down.
What are we at? Canadian delicacy of some sort?
Sure. Exactly. We have, beef, bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
If you need luck to cook us dinner, you're screwed.
Screwed? Oh, you hurt me, Shepard. Relax. It's gonna be great.
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then, well, you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission? All these close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner. Can it at least be quick and painless?
Funny. And you think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
I just took down my clone. I gotta figure anything's possible.
Был своего клона, это точно.
Do we have hot sauce?
That was great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Actually, it was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm an enigma. I've got skills. I mean, for example, fist fight, me and James, and I'd win, right? What if I fought dirty?
Тогда бы да. Тогда бы победил. Так, Сьюзи. Интересно, что Сьюзи нам будет говорить?
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chip on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Start with something both of you could enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour, making it the most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty, replacement parts.
No, wait!
I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt. You want to rent it.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend, then.
Who's next?
You are. Close your eyes.
Подарок. Закрой глаза. What? Что это? Что, мы женимся?
No.
Нет.
There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the
Каждый.
last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material
Несколько
shortages,
всего
only
колец.
a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Так. А, и там дальше, да? В общем, разговор пошел, кто кому что подарить. Так, разослать приглашение. Далее остается последний. Последний, кому пригласить осталось.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Кинчик смотреть.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations. I want you to She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
У меня, кстати, игра автоматом сохраняется. Так, электронная почта. Все, больше у нас нет электронной. Так, и мы можем сохраниться. Кстати говоря, давайте еще одно сохранение сделаем. Пригласить всех.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
Let's keep things relaxed.
Certainly, Commander. I will also modify.
Отлично.
Hey, come on in.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you.
Count on it.
Итак, у нас спокойная вечериночка.
Nice ink, but you got a long way to go to catch up.
Nah, I just got this when I lost my squad a few years ago. Hey, what's the story about?
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink?
Sure. How's everyone doing?
Я только не знаю, стоит ли нам как бы общаться, потому что все диалоги, ну, большинство диалогов мы видели. Или мы сразу быстро промотаем все диалоги и посмотрим концовку. Как вы думаете, ребят? А, все диалоги другие, да?
Hey, James. Having fun?
I'm relaxed, but fun? I think my kindergarten graduation was more fun than this.
Very funny.
Don't worry. I'll see what I can do. You know if that waterfall is warm water or cold?
You know why Cerberus is gonna lose? Demographics. You recruit a guy who's 20 and got no life, he'll work his ass off for the cause. But do you see any old people in Cerberus? Any families? No. There's no future in a terrorist group.
And sure they pay, but you ever bring up vacation time? It was a brick wall.
That reminds me, I heard you're going to be a father. Congratulations.
Yeah? Thanks. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared.
You'll do great. You're a protector. That goes a long way.
How about you, Joker? How would you turn Cerberus around?
I'd make Cerberus popular. Big propaganda campaign like I was running for president. Fundraising dinner, shaking hands, kissing babes.
I think the expression you want is kissing babies.
I know what I said. You know, I miss the days when Cerberus was just hilariously incompetent. You know, when you two ran things.
Excuse me?
The only thing I was in charge of was the Lazarus Project, which, you will note, was very successful.
Hey, Commander, this is Cerberus. We were studying some Draconi, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that? It's one system over from where we hooked some guy up to the Geth, who then got loose and killed all our guys.
They did rack up quite a body count. At least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
We knew some cells were bad, but the Alliance and the Council weren't doing anything. And we were doing good work.
But we did bring Commander Shepard back.
And after taking down the Collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Oh, crap.
О, черт.
Thanks for inviting me, Shepard. It's nice to see you like this.
How do you like the new crew?
You always attract the best.
Have fun.
You bet I will.
You people watching tonight, Edie?
Participant observation.
That sounds less frank.
It's actually quite the opposite.
Hey, Commander. Weird to see everybody here together.
You think?
Well, weird's good. Nice to know it's not always arm wrestling reapers with us. Anyway, thanks for putting it together. I'll try not to be too embarrassing.
I can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college tuition.
Or funded the war.
Or made a nice down payment on one of those Atlas mechs. Always wanted one.
Or put an air conditioner in this suit.
Ну, эту фразу точно мы видели.
So, Shepard, keeping the hard liquor under lock and key?
Otherwise, I'd have to drive you all home.
Are we sure the Normandy is still there? Has anyone else tried to steal it?
Do you still have your toothbrush?
We can always get another Normandy. Call up Cerberus and ask them to please build us the SR3.
But wouldn't that require you to change your name? Tali Zora von Normandy SR3.
It's Boss Normandy. Even I get confused by Quarian names sometimes.
We've seen a lot of good times with you.
That we have. Indeed.
Here, here.
Some of you more than others. I'm just honored to have squeaked in.
To the Normandy.
And to falling in love with the ship's captain.
Hi. I'm trying to socialize. I'm not particularly good at it.
Not much for big parties?
Well, if I know people, sure. But some of your friends are legends. I can't just ask if they've tried the hummus. Also, Dr. Chuckworth apologizes for not being here. It's some emergency medical consult on the Citadel. She sent some fancy liquor, though. It was great. Wish you could have had some.
This is nice. I don't spend much time with everyone like this. As friends. Of course, if you wanted to steal me away later, I wouldn't say no.
Какая пошлая у нас Лиара, на самом-то деле. Так, с Глифом надо разговаривать уже после того, как мы со всеми поговорили.
Wow, this is quite the apartment.
Seriously, you see that waterfall? And that hot tub looks like something I might want to check out later. Without you.
And this was Admiral Anderson's place. In my dreams, I have a place just like this, overlooking the Pacific.
I could never live in a place like this. I'd worry about breaking the furniture.
But you have no plans after Edie? Someone more human?
No. She's smart, she's funny, and she's into spaceships.
You know what you want. I can respect that.
И это хорошо. Такс. И там компашка собралась.
Protein gatherings were nothing like this. We considered the future and respected the dead.
Sounds boring. There's usually more yelling and cursing at any gatherings I go to.
So who is strongest, you or the tank brain?
Yeah, I'm plenty curious myself.
What'd I miss?
The Prothean here wants to know who will win in the fight between me and Rex.
You gotta admit, Shepard, it's a good question.
It is a good question.
No, it isn't. Baby Pyjak here wouldn't stand a chance. Don't listen to this fossil. The only thing he can defeat is a glass of warm milk. I got head lice bigger than you, Junior.
We should leave these two lovebirds alone.
Let's not. I'd rather not buy new furniture.
In my side, too many people in one room risk the high casualty rate if attacked. We should all be careful. 50,000 years from now, no one will remember this battle. What is the point?
Reminds me of Cora's dead. Haven't been back there in a while. I wonder if there's anything stronger behind the bar.
Все хотят покрепче.
Too many things to break in here. Could be a fun party.
Слишком скучная вечеринка для всех.
What kind of music is this? That's not that club crap, is it?
Вот так вот. Все хотят бухать просто. Бухать,